Hi guys, how's it going? Mia is acting crazy. This is not the usual let's play videos. I'll do it in a little while. This is a proof of concept video of a build that's not completed yet, and I'm gonna show you a few calcs. Why Nils? Why am I looking at Nils? Well, um, I don't know if you remember. I hinted at this yesterday. I had built my Sophia a while back, and now she's getting a resplendent form, which means that she will get +2 into each stat, which means that while mine's at +5, I will get her to +6 for free. That's great. That's like really good. Um, the problem with Sophia has always been that she has no speed, so she gets doubled, so people dance on her and hit her again, and they ult her twice, and so she might die to, well, units that she is unable to one-shot. This is why I gave her Mirror Stance 3. It doesn't need to be this Mirror Stance, it can be another stance at level 4, such as Warding Stance. Is there a fear stance for? No, I don't think there is, but yeah. Basically, this will give her a guard effect, and it's wonderful because against infantry pulse, she will need to tank the initial big hit, but after that, she will be taking pretty much 0 damage because of all her res. She gets +6 res, plus another 4 res, plus she has triangle advantage, TA, against colorless, against green, so Thrasirs, legendary Alms. In my case, I'm running an all kind of disrupt in order to stop Veronica. Those will be non-threats to her. Fierce Dance is an option. You can put in other stuff. You could give her a pulse smoke. I haven't done it yet. But yeah, she is the main carry unit. But then, what about her supports? Well, I do have Fonzo, who is great. Basically, what does the support for Sophia have to do? Well, she won't really be able to tank Reinhardt and Ophelia, who are the most common blue threats. That would leave us with, well, you would think you would want a green tank at that point, right? And you wouldn't be wrong. The problem with that would be that most green tanks are not exactly synergistic in supporting Sophia. Sophia is great, but she could use a little extra help. Usually, you want the tank to be helped by your other units, by your supports. And in the case where you're running multiple tanks, this is usually just against Cavline. And Cavline has this problem where it folds to multiple tanks. Which don't even need to be particularly invested. But in Sophia's case, she could use some help. Enter Fonzo, who gives her a nearly instant ultimate because he will put her soul to 1 cooldown. She will get hit, she will retaliate, and she will get healed in return. And that's all and good. Problem with Fonzo is he's got 30 res. He gets to 36 with warding stance, but in the case of an Ophelia, a highly built Ophelia, Fonzo without merges might not be able to tank the initial hit, the initial AoE special plus hit. What about Nils though? Nils has 2 more res, which isn't crazy compared to Alphonse, to duo Alphonse. However, he can run something else. He can do this. Let me switch to my repository app. This is where I keep a bunch of builds, both for common units and for units that I build and that I want to build. Why are you here? Oh, is it because you get the Resplendent form? Then I could calc her with the Resplendent form. That's great. I have a couple builds for my Fonzo. The only problem to this app is that I can only use one, wow, okay, my Tinder notifications are, okay, I'm popular, yeah. Fonzo has this thing where What was I saying? Let's backtrack. Okay, we can only give one blessing to our units, and that's it. What about Nils though? What is the build for Nils that I've readied up? Not Nils. With my current build, look at this. Look at Distant Ward. He can run. Distant Ward would be awesome because you're not gonna be tanking bow units as far as ranged units go, because those are getting tanked by Sophia. Instead, you're tanking magic units, potentially staff units, and well, if they leave, let's say, what dragons was I thinking? Well, you're not necessarily gonna be tanking dragons, but the thing is, you could help him in general tank like a legendary tiki or stuff like that. But the main thing is that with Distant Ward plus Mirror Stance, you go from 33 res all the way to 42, which is really high actually, if you think about it. What else does he have? He's got Frost Breath, which will debuff his enemies. You can debuff 2 units in one turn if you play your range enough, because you will debuff an enemy within 4 squares, which you could do at the beginning of your turn. 4 squares is an interesting range. No other unit has 4 squares for the range for their abilities. So you will need a little bit of practice in order to get used to applying it, but it's not that hard. And then if you dance a unit that you own, such as your Sophia, you will be debuffing another unit as well. And that's great. We love debuffs. Debuffs, they hurt, they hurt units in general, and they hurt blade tomes as well. Even Pulse Tie is this ability where most people are like, yeah, it's not that good because you're only affecting the cooldown of the enemy unit with the least HP. And only if you have more HP than them. Well, first of all, Nils has high HP. Even at minus HP, he has 48 plus... why is mine saying 46? Oh, right, because I have an HP skill. He has 48, god damn it, plus 5 HP from the second blessing, 53 HP. 53 HP is always gonna be more HP than the lowest infantry pulse receiver. So he will be denying that. Another thing that you could do if you want to play it for the really long run, you could, and this is situational, you're not going to be really doing it on purpose. You could debuff and remove the cooldown from one unit, let's say in a corner, and then your bolt tower might hit, so another unit on the enemy team would be the lowest HP unit, so on turn 4 you would be taking their cooldown away as well. But that would leave you to engage on turn 4, and I don't know how necessary that is, but it's an option. And another thing is, even Pulse Die, if he intends to tank with Mirror Stance and Distant Ward, it will make the attacker potentially not have a special. So they will be weaker in attacking Nils. He could run Infantry Pulse still in order to help Sophia. He comes with Infantry Pulse, so you don't have to inherit it on him. You could give him Panic Ploy from the Luke that has bitten broken you. Or you could give him just the classic Attack Smoke, Pulse Smoke, Panic Smoke, yada yada yada. But yeah, and let's look at how he performs if he were getting hit. So these are the calcs if he was attacking, but we don't need that. Let's make him the defender. He doesn't have the least defense on his team. Let's give him +6 to all stats. Those are fairly easy to obtain. Maybe not speed. Let's just do attack, defense, and resistance. And let's see. And the enemy, let's not give them a special just because just for the sake of the argument, then we will be able to fix it. And let's see his matchups. Do Alphonse doesn't kill him, although with an ultimate he might. Alm kills him, but that's why we have Sophia. These units don't matter. He can tank a legendary Azura and kill her in return. Who else? Bronya, he survives Bronya, which is great. Who else? Eliwood, he doesn't kill, unfortunately. Eliwood has this thing where he is naturally really tanky, but he survives it with high HP. These are units you're not going to be tanking, especially in Astra season. Well, Kaguro, you're not going to be tanking with Nils. That's what Sophia is for. Lilina, he survives and kills in return. Same for Lasitia. Who else? Ophelia, here's a couple Ophelia sets. There's a +10 Ophelia, which will kill him. Another +10 Ophelia, which will barely survive and not kill him. +0 Ophelia, he kills pretty handily with plus attack, and I will show you the sets in a second. Reinhardt, he kills it, he gets killed, he kills it, he kills it. So we will see those sets. There's a few more. Oh no, this one is a Reinhardt set. This one is a Sword Heart set, so it doesn't matter. Seliph, he tanks pretty handily. Sophia, well, you're not gonna be facing her. And yeah, those are a few calcs. Let's switch to giving the enemy unit an ultimate ready, so his matchups are gonna be a bit worse, but still, they're not gonna be that bad. Let's go. Let's take it from the top. Woo! Wee! We still kill. Oh wait, what? I don't know. We still kill Duo Alphonse. We got some more good matchups. Yada yada yada. We still survive the Bronya, and so on. What about the sets that we saw, especially for Ophelia and Reinhardt? The first set is Blazing Light, Hardy Bearing, Life and Death, classic. This one was Life and Death 4, which killed him. This one was Fury 4 in order to have a more survivable Ophelia that will hit twice. And that will be able to tank the retaliation hit. Look at her defenses. Defense goes from 20 to 29, resistance goes from 30 to 32. But of course, being a dragon, Nils has adaptive damage. I think. The Reinhardt sets, which one did we lose to? We lost to the one with Moonboy, I think, and not to the one with Ruptured Sky. And then there's a few more. There's this one with Lull, which I need to change the Lull, but yeah, you get my point. So yeah, I am really considering building a Nils, putting a couple of more skills on him. And I think he will be doing fairly well as a partner to Sophia. I won't be doing it until I get the Resplendent Sophia, because then my Sophia will be complete. And for this week, I can use both Duo Alphonse and Nils in order to support my Ophelia, which is fantastic if you think about it. The downside is we cannot use tactics because there are 3 infantry units. The upside is we get ultimates on everybody, thanks to Duo Alphonse's duo skill. So yeah, that's my proof of concept for a potential Nils support to Sophia. Nils is not summonable right now, so if you don't have one, you will need to wait for him to get rerun. But this was just something to show you a possible option that you might not have considered. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later with the daily video. Bye bye.